So we're back again with another episode, or should I say another week. It is week 11, and guys, honestly, I have never been so overwhelmed. Obviously, there's times when things ramp up and things get busy, but I have never felt busy like I am right now. And yeah, I feel like I haven't really had time to just focus on anything outside of work. Work has been so busy. Obviously, in the previous episodes, I've spoken about the different type of projects I work on, and right now I'm working on a very big office relocation. And guys, it's just taking up all my time. And one would say, okay, but obviously you work 9 to 5, and then after work, obviously, you can wind down and also focus on other stuff. But you know what? Sometimes, it seeps into my 6 to 9 or the time that I have after work. And this week has been so busy. Obviously, we're getting to the point where we're now starting to confirm a date for office occupation. We're now doing user testing. We're doing all the other testing of the meeting rooms, the desks and everything, making sure that it's proper, it's nice for everyone to move in. And usually when it comes to that point in time, that's when issues arise and you have to come into the office when you don't want to come into the office. And it's just a lot at this moment in time. It is what it is, because when it comes to these type of projects, this always happens all the time. And I feel like probably because it's my first one in this organization, that first big office relocation. I've done multiple in this organization, but this is like the first proper big one. I'm obviously trying to make sure that everything goes smoothly, but guys, it's taking all my time. Even after work, I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, and it's just been one of those weeks where it's been very overwhelming, tiring. I haven't even, and something else as well, I haven't even been focusing on my running as well. I said to myself I would run on Sundays, or at least try to run once or twice a week. It depends on how I feel, but this week haven't done any running. Last week I didn't say on the episode, but I didn't run as well. I think I did one jogging session in the gym, but didn't run. I'm not gonna feel guilty. I'm not gonna feel guilty because it is what it is. When things are busy, I, is there such thing as balance? To some degree, I feel like there is, but I feel like when you are, whatever phase you're in or whatever you're doing, there's going to be a time when something takes priority. And right now, work is taking priority. Work is doing what work does. And yeah, I'm just going with it. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's tiring. Yes, it's taking a lot of my time. But at least I know once this office relocation is done, I can wind down a bit, even though I've got quite a few more going on, but they're not as big as this one at the very moment. So yeah, when that's done, hopefully by, when is it? The first week of next month, hopefully it's all done. And I can add that onto the pile of other projects that I've worked on and say that I've actually finished it. But I think this episode is just more about the fact that there's so much going on around me. And because I'm having to prioritize my time with work and everything that's going on at the moment, which is normal, it's fine, I'm unable to spend time on other things as well. And on other episodes, I've spoken about how I like juggling multiple things at the same time. Sometimes you can't juggle. Sometimes it's very hard to juggle multiple things at the same time. And it's not enough giving an hour or so to little things here and there in drips and drabs, because you don't make the progress you want. They're just incremental steps. And sometimes it feels like you are starting again because you haven't spent so much time on that specific project. So you kind of have to remind yourself or kind of spark that creativity or that idea again, which makes it feel like you're starting again. And I feel like that's what's happening at the moment because I'm having to really focus on work, really focus on trying to get this project out of the way and other projects out of the way because obviously we're coming to the end of the year. Management obviously wants certain projects to be completed, so that has to be my focus. And sometimes you can't do that juggling act that you want. And it's okay. I'm embracing it. I'm accepting it. Um, yes, is it tough? It is. Um, but once again, it's just part of the journey. It gets like that. It actually gets like that. And sometimes I feel like when it comes to the end of the year, I'm saying to myself, oh, maybe it should be quiet. Maybe I should be like winding down and keeping it cool. Boy, it's not like that this year. This year, the business is going full throttle and it doesn't look like there's any time that they're going to be stopping. So yeah, it is one of those weeks. I think overall, mentally, I'm cool. I'm embracing it. It is tiring. I am overwhelmed. But at the same time, I can also see myself just really pushing through it and really understanding that it's just that time and season right now. And I think looking back, normally at this point in time, I would have just been like stressed out, overwhelmed, complaining. Yes, there is a bit of complaining. There is a bit of complaining. I think sometimes it's okay to vent, but I feel like what's different now is that, and it could be the environment that I'm in as well, work-wise, compared to other environments. But yeah, I feel like I'm embracing things right now. I'm embracing whatever comes my way. Um, Even though it does feel like a lot because even on top of the work and even on top of the projects, and this is projects that are outside of work, um, we're also preparing for a wedding as well. And like I was saying, adding drips and drabs of time isn't going to cut it, isn't going to move the pin as much as I want it to. So yeah, I really need to figure out how I'm going to be able to juggle everything. And it might be, okay, I might just need to pause a few things and reprioritize my time to other things just to get them out of the way so I don't have to think about it. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it isn't. I need to figure out for myself. I really, really do. So, yeah, it's just a busy week. It's a busy time. And that's all I've got. That's all I got, folks. That's really it. But, yeah, next week, I think is going to be busy as well. But I feel like I just have to take it easy on myself. As I always say, show myself a bit of grace. Don't try to kill myself. Just keep pushing, keep praying, and yeah, just try to show myself a bit of grace and try to get as much peace as I can during this time. But yeah, a solemn episode. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys in the next episode. Peace.